ay undenatured type 2 collagen at metosulfonol methane supplement na maaring makatulong protektahan ang kaso-kasuan. Ito ay may antioxidant at anti-inflammatory properties na tumutulong labanan ang epekto ng arthritis tulad ng pananakit ng kaso-kasuan, pagkasira ng buto at limitadong paggalaw. Sa tulong ng artresin, maaring mas tumibay ang cartilage, ligaments, tendons at synovial fluid na bumubuo sa kaso-kasuan. Mas flexible gumalaw, kayang-kaya maglakad o mag-jogging. Mabibili ang artresin sa mga pangunahing butika nationwide. Make the right move!
Abangan sa Radyo DZGB ang programang Usapang Consumer at Negosyo. Programang magtataunin kasimbagan sa saindong mga kahapotan tungkol sa pagninegosyo. Magdadara nin kadagdagang impormasyon mapadapit sa mga diretsyon nin mga konsumidor asin mga giya kung paano maging mga responsableng parabakan. Usapang Consumer at Negosyo. Mataunin pagnigbid sa mga matrayumpong negosyante asin sa mga establishmento de negosyo na may marhayin na kontribusyon sa komunidad.
Usapang Consumer at Negosyo. Madadangog na kada primero Biyernes kan bulan, alas 11 sagkod alas 12 minuto. Ihahatod sa Indo kan Department of Trade and Industry Regional Office 5. Usapang Consumer at Negosyo. Abangan! Mga tugang, abangan ta ang pinakabagong programa digdi sa DZGB Radio. Ang programang mahatod ning mga impormasyon, mga istoryang kapupurutan nin inspirasyon na naidulot kan pagtatrabangan nganing maiangat ang pagkabuhay kan mga Bicolanong paraomang benepisyaryo. Mag-iribahan kita alas 10:30 hasta alas 11 pagkaaga. Magantabay asin maghinanyog sa kape asin baretang agraryo.
Welcome back sa ating programang Usapang Bokasyon ACI Episode 61 na pinamagatang Hanini Circle on Air, My Heart Desire. Pero bago natin pagpapatuloy ang ating talakayan, i-welcome muna natin ang ating guest performer, si Miss Angela Cecilia Lenteria from Bohol.
Sa sumpa sa iyo magpakailan pa man, yakapin mo bawat sandali ang buhay kong sumpang sa'yo lang ang alay at mapapawi sa puso ko'y nalulumbay, mananatiling ikaw pa rin. Ikaw lamang ang pangakong mahalin. Sa sumpang sa iyo, magpakailan pa man, yakapin mo bawat sandali. Ang buhay ko sumpang sa iyo lamang alay, at mapapawi ang takot sa akin, pangakong walang hanggan, at mapapawi ang takot sa akin, pagkat taglay lakas mong angkin.
Wow.
Wow, beautiful.
Maraming
voice.
salamat sa ating guest performer. Thank you, Inday Ace.
Thank you, Inday Ace, and shout
Oo.
out sa mother, Ma'am
Yeah.
Ma'am Amorly Leteria. Sister Amabel,
Po.
tama yung pagkarinig ko ha, and tama yung pagkaintindi, pa-explain na lang. Did you say something like, a desire is something conscious, unlike drive, which is unconscious? Would you like to
Opo. Yeah.
say
Yeah.
more about it?
Yeah. I'm talking about the genuine desire, sister. I mean, we don't just desire something, no? So, anything that is important to us, no? It's always conscious. Okay? Pero kaya nga po, maganda yung mga ganito kasi may mga desire na hindi pa conscious.
Yeah.
Ayan, so parang nilalagay tayo slowly, no? Yung mga successive session po, sample dito sa program, after healing, we have prayer. So we know already what prayer is all about. So, yeah. But just to compare drive and desire.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
sa desire po, we are really seeking meaning. Parang drive is something.
Yeah. Oo. You are talking here of the desire. Ano yung sinasabi mo, sister? What kind of desire is this one that is conscious?
I'm talking about human desire, sister.
Human
Just to-
desire.
Yeah.
Oo.
Because last night, I was trying to, like, in preparing, sa what's the difference between drive and desire? So,
Yeah.
talking about human desires.
Yeah. So sometimes we get
Human
mixed
desire
up.
is something na hindi tayo aware.
Oo. But desire is something that you have to
Yes.
akin, yung
Ako.
aakin. Parang ganun, that you have to get in touch
Yes,
with.
okay.
And then it really helps, no, if you have reached that level of really being aware of your innermost desire. Kasi sabi nga natin na our innermost desire might also be or maybe or is God's desire
Desire.
also for us. Parang ganun. Kung maabot natin yung level na yon. Kaya napakahalaga po na maano, and this is always in the context of prayer, of course, no? Oo.
Prayer and discernment din.
Yeah. Sige, Sister Martha has a question.
Another question, Sister Ama. Where does desire come from, and how does it influence our relationship with others? Thank
Yes,
you.
where does come from? For now po, I want to share with you the one of Father Mon. In my reading, sana galing this way, but I remember how he exactly emphasized. He went back to the very basic sa atin, which is to love. Sabi niya, to love is to desire. And when we desire, we always have this concrete preference doon sa object of our loving. So, kung ano yung dinidesire natin, yung namahal natin, meron tayong konkretong pinapangarap, biniwish sa kanila. And if we imagine God Himself is love, no? God is love Himself. It reminds us, it brings us to the reality na, yun nga, sabi ko kanina at the beginning, na merong desire ang Diyos sa bawat isa sa atin.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and then Father Mon went on sharing about, I'm talking po about the genuine desire, ha? Hindi nung basta yung naisip lang natin. Yung pinaka-innermost desire natin. We desire because we come from a God who is also a God of desires.
Yeah.
That's how Father Mon shared it, no? So, and then he said, of course we know sa Old Testament, no? God our Father, going to God our Father, no? How he would particularly choose people, and kung sino yung mga pinipili niya, actually merong double blessing. Okay, we know already, like he preferred Moses over Aaron. He chose Isaac over Ismael. It's marami sa mga sa Old Testament, no? And then also now Jesus, no, very much like the Father, throughout his life, he also showed many concrete experiences na nagpapakita ng kanyang mga choices. Yung pagtawag niya sa 12 from the many followers, yung pagtawag niya yung pagpapakita niya sa babae instead sa mga apostles after his resurrection. So, yung mga particular choices din ni Jesus, yung mga desire niya, actually is revealing what is really inside of him. So, we desire because we have a God who is a God of desire. We desire because we have Jesus all throughout his life, yung mga choices niya, even the desire to embrace the cross over running away. Alam ko yun, so it would give us an idea, no, na we are actually creatures of desires. So parang yun yung lineage, no? So at the end, tayo din bilang tao, ang dami nating desire and sometimes conflicting desire. So yun po yung medyo challenging sa atin. So sabi ko kanina, no, and also by the sharing of our sisters, with all this desire, ano yung pinaka talagang galing sa Diyos? Ano yung pinaka gusto niya sa atin? So yun po, just to answer po the
Yeah. It's a beautiful no, yung sinabi mo na our God is a God of desire. He has beautiful plans, beautiful desires for us. That's why we are also creatures of desires, kasi our God, our Creator, is a God of desire. Ang ganda no na malaman kaya young people ang ganda malaman kung ano yung desire ni God sa atin, kasi that would be the best, kasi siya yung, kung merong mang nagmamahal na pwedeng magmahal ng walang katulad, it is the Lord. God loves us more than anyone can. Parang ganun. Siya lang. Yung love na sinasabi, yung unconditional love, Diyos lang ang pwede magbigay sa atin nun. And then, yung genuine unconditional love talaga, Diyos lang ang kayang gumawa niyon sa atin. And then, meron siyang desire. Ang sarap no, na malaman. So, sana mga young people maging interesado kayo na malaman yung desire ni God sa inyo. Kasi yun yung best for you. Yan. Ang ganda nun, Sister Amabels. Hindi mo natapos yung kwento mo sa buhay. Anong ending nun?
Natuloy pa ako. I went home peacefully. Ito do what ako nakat. I went home peacefully because I opted to stay with my desire. Parang inuna ko na lang din. So it was really, I went home
sister.
and
Natuloy ka, umalis.
Natuloy, hindi ka pa umalis dun sa, nung naputol yung kwento mo, nandun ka pa sa...
Yes po.
Nakaalis
Yeah.
Katatapos mo lang mag-prepare ng breakfast. Gising na yung mga parents mo, ayun.
Yeah, so I was able to prepare the breakfast for the family, and then nung time na narinig ko na po yung bus, exactly na si Papa po lumabas din, kumuha ng bike for his morning ride. So I took advantage na paalis si Papa. Sabi ko, please take care of Papa. And then sumakay ako, pinara ko yung bus. And then sumakay po ako, and even before making the sign of the cross, the first thing I did was to turn off the phone kasi I'm sure they would be calling me after. And then, so I had my 5-day retreat, and I was given the grace, I was given the confirmation, and I remember very exactly, third day ata, I happened to see my eldest sister papasok ng mall, and I have to run away, so parang ganun. So, but, sabi ko nga, I went home, may kaba, pero more than the kaba is, sabi ko, the Lord is taking care of my family. And true enough po, pagdating ko sa bahay, my father was reading the newspaper outside, as if nothing happened. Winelcome niya ako and even invited me. Sabi ko, kumakain na sila. And doon ako na-confirm. Sabi ko, nakat ko kasi, sabi ko, when we desire, especially that desire is coming from God, really, ipupursue niya talaga. Nothing is impossible, no? Parang even family mo na yung nandyan. So, I think that's my point. No? When we are really in touch with the desire, and that desire is actually coming from God, we don't let go of it. Parang, sabi nga, eto na, so parang, parang talo na. So yeah, sabi ko, if I did not continue that morning, siguro hindi ko alam, maybe I am in a different state or maybe something different. But I just allowed that very emotional, very heartbreaking morning na malampasan ko din. No? But yeah, yun po yung nangyari, sister.
Yeah.
I was moved by the desire to, it was a long desire din po kasi. So I think that
Two things po. First is, yung pag-alis ng papa mo with the bike, it's also his way, perhaps, of like, letting go. Sige, bahala ka na. Sige, alis ako, and then you decide. And then secondly, if the Lord calls us, He does not only give grace to us, He also gives grace to the family. I really believe that. Yun. Kung galing talaga sa Kanya, may grasya din, at bibigyan ng grasya. At yung blessing din, hindi lang sa atin, kung hindi extended talaga lagi sa family. Yan.
Sige. So, how do we know our own desire and God's desire for us? Is there such thing as a healthy or unhealthy desire?
Okay po. So, we have 5 minutes more. Sige po. Is there a healthy or unhealthy? Saint Ignatius po would use the word ordered desire and disordered desire. So, yes po. So, that's why we have to be very careful kasi we might have akala natin ordered desire siya pero actually disordered desire siya. So, maybe what I can share is an image of a bee and an image of a bee and it's like a bee and then the spider po for us to identify if it's healthy or healthy or unhealthy. So sabi if it's a image of a spider, yung desire natin self-satisfaction lang, parang sinasakay papasok. So check on our desire. Nilalayo tayo sa Diyos, nilalayo tayo sa needs ng mga tao sa labas, and it doesn't actually help us long. Parang lahat ng temporary. Whereas yung image ng bee, di ba po yung bee, you would take isasak niya yung flower, pero the flower remains the same. Wala siyang kinuha. So kung ang desire natin is actually life-giving, hindi lang ikaw yung magsasatisfy, the rest of the community or the rest of the family can benefit, then it gives us a sign na eto, this is really God's plan. So not self-seeking but God-centered desire. Okay po. So
Yeah. Ay, mag-shoutout ko muna kasi meron dito. Shoutout daw po sa mga magulang from Rapu-Rapu, Villahermosa, Rapu-Rapu. Galing po kay Seminarian Francis Baliwas Bilaro. Yan. Tapos shoutout din kay Christian Abrera. Yeah. Yes po.
Okay. So, Sister Amabel, how do we redirect and sustain it?
okay po.
Thank you.
Yeah, bilang tao po, no, ang dami nating desire. Sabi nga ni Father Mon, we are creatures of desire. So to be human and alive is to desire. So how can we really get in touch with the desire of God for us? First is prayer. Non-negotiable po yung prayer. So it is in prayer that we can actually bring before God. Ito po ano yung hinihingi natin sa kanya, no? Yung ngiti, yung inaasam. Okay? And then we take time to wrestle with them, to clarify them. Okay? So, and also in terms of discernment din po, napaka-importante din. So we try to name, we name our desire, and then we own them, and then we ask God to purify it, and then we ask God to realize it in our life.
And
So
then
prayer and discernment po, very important.
accompaniment, sister, no, is very important. Yun. So, kung importante spiritual direction, and then accompaniment po talaga. Mayroon kang co-discerner.
Yeah.
Yan.
Can I share what had happened to my desire?
Sure.
Just to explain talaga yung totoong desire, that lalabas sa prayer. Kasi I desire to have a family. But during the prayer, in my retreat, in my discernment retreat prayer, I saw myself not happy having a family. And I'm looking for other families. And that was the sign for me that I'm not for married life. And it was true. Na I'm happy serving more families than only one family. So talagang it's in the prayer that God will reveal really ano ba talaga yung deepest desire. And this is my deepest desire. And it was answered. So ganon, kaya it's true that it's in prayer that we can recognize really the inner desire of God and our inner desire. Magkatugma talaga.
Yeah.
Iisa lang. It's true.
Yeah. So young people, kung medyo may ganito kayong karanasan, you are at a crossroads sa buhay ninyo, please come to Santa Rafaela. We can help you, we can accompany you po in
Yeah.
your discernment process. Yeah. Yeah.
So kasi importanteng wag magkamali, mahirap magkamali sa desisyon na pumasok sa isang bokasyon na hindi naman pala. So mahirap kasi yun nga maraming consequence na hindi maganda na magsasuffer, di ba?
We will have one session siguro about discernment naman. Sister Amabel, you prepare.
Yeah. Kasi importante talaga.
Our faithful expert.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Sister Jessie po talaga, Sister Neto, Sister Marta, na our desire offers us like volume of materials for discernment. So it's okay na maraming desire and then slowly masisif natin kung ano talaga yung pinaka-align sa Diyos.
Ipapakita naman niya eh. At ipaparamdam.
Yeah.
Okay. Sige, so ang bilis ng oras, pero bago tayo magtatapos, what is your parting message to our young people who are desiring to search for their vocation?
Okay po, sige. So I will quote Luke. Okay, I will quote Luke 11. So young people, continue to ask so that you will receive what you long for. Continue to seek so that you will find what's your deepest desires. Continue to knock at Jesus' heart so that it will be open for you. In your prayer, stop generalizing. Maging specific tayo sa prayer natin. And we stop bargaining with Jesus. So be very humble and say it directly to Jesus. Especially if you are convinced na what He is asking is not to glorify yourself, but it's something that what is God asking you is to glorify Him, then go for it. No? Don't hesitate to speak. Don't hesitate to converse or dialogue. Yung sabi ni Sister Net, accompaniment is very important. Because we need to listen to what Jesus is telling you through other people. Okay, sabi ni Saint Augustine, our heart is restless until it rests in God alone. So patuloy lang po. So whether you are religious or not po, be in touch with the deepest longing of your heart. No, in our world now, sabi ko nga kanina, ang daming boses, ang daming galaw-galaw, ang hirap po ma-identify. No? So, but let us consider God's desire for us more than what we desire for ourselves. So, listen deeply.
Yeah.
And peace is the confirmation. Yeah.
At yung tunay na kaligayahan.
Kahit mahirap.
The tunay, the unique happiness that we are looking for or searching for. Yan ang fruit yata. Okay? So, salamat sa lahat na sharing natin ngayon. It has been enriching. Salamat sa inyo. Salamat sa ating bisita ngayon, Sister Amabel Utinero, ACI, ang ating guest performer, si Angela Cecilia Lentiria, at kami ng inyong mga lingkod, Sister Jessie, Sister Net, Sister Marta. Salamat po at hanggang sa muli. See you next Friday.
Happy birthday, Sister.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Happy birthday, Sister.
Trying to be a blessing to others.